Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning, beautiful day. September 13th, 2023. Today is September 13, 2023. We can say 13. September 13. Don't talk the Creole. September 13, 2023. You see, Sierra Leoneans, Comrade Kashi, you see, Usa Ukomotifa. You see, history, it's very important in life. If you don't know your history, you're not going to know your future. But when you pay attention to who you come out, you go know side you go. You see, Sierra Leone this na and bug winner we country. Saloma we quick for forget. For let Saloma tell you say, hey, forget that they don't pass. Now come on in for Saloma. We not land today. Waiting bring the 1964 era of Albert Magai. You look at the rebel war, waiting happen, waiting cause them, waiting at the reasons that we people and give for go pan rebel war. You look at the failures of the SLPP today in 5 years. You look at how the opposition within the systems they way for hold the government accountable for make sure say yes, then check these governments them for make sure say they take care of the people and provide what they're supposed to provide for the people. But we can't tell you, we see the elections plan them and everything, how the elections go, yada yada da, registration, wahala, NIN number, NACRA, blah blah, PR system, all kinds of things. But now Salon they go tell you quick, they say, forget that they don't pass. Yes, you see, this is the problem. So the same issues they were on the plague with for over 60-something years since independence continue again and again and again. Salon people, we listen to Jamiru, when are the presidential spokesman. And they tell we for say, now waiting to be planned. Okay, waiting to be planned, now in we don't know waiting to be planned. But however, there is segue going to the education, how and where sometimes the school uniform will not be ready, the PK uniform will not be ready, and this and that. And a lot of folks now, we get contention with all of these things. We're looking at what does this man mean? First of all, they talk about free quality education. When they talk about educational system, when they talk about how we believe, say, that country there, it is so salon. First of all, we go for abolish by God in power. We go get serious leaders in the nation. One day, proper democracy come and take hold. We go get leader the way. Then we abolish all the private schools in that country. There. Let the list of the list amongst us. Let them pick in and get access to quality education, bruh. As prescribed by Section 9 of the Constitution, for make sure say education is a thing. The government forget free, for be free, not to do a magic. It is in the Constitution, say forget free education. Yes, at that primary level. Now that we want for CM abolishing all that kind of thing. This guy they talk about school uniform, say government is supply school uniform, this and that and blah blah blah. All that nonsense along people. You see, we country waiting to them guy don't take like for say we all are big fool. Because what can I say, hey boy, forget but then they don't pass. No. When leaders supposed for answer, we are swear to God like a we the answer we. Answer you the area every day. It reach that point in that country. Now so people for Twanga because the history of we nation, you get for go backtrack, check who say you come out. A quick come recruiter say, wait for them. Not look who say you go for them. Watch who say you buck your foot. You always hear this other parable where they say, you will not say that road where you get for use the net for going house. Not go toilet today. Because wait toilet, you don't think that you can master back and go inside use. So these are all the things what they say. You see, some people, you look at the bank governor. That man for 19 jubilee for what them born, I don't enjoy it. He don't be professor, lecturer, this and that, whatever the case is. But no one did for enjoy because you don't get access to free resources. You don't get access to free finance. All of a sudden, I will see a video where surface. Salon like it. Now, salon they see money, and they come on by disappear. On Monday, forget what they say. They get acting governor. They appear back no more. It don't go pass over 3 months according to how communicator they calculate at the background. I don't pass over 90 days. Where you go, they say and then Caribbean country they jam, they enjoy, they dance. So long as where nobody in the opposition for ask critical question.
Officially, the term can begin can take note of from March. 9 people can begin taking note of say the bank governor no deal. The Roman begin come from then December. Now March now finally nobody know again from March. We will check from March now to this September. How many months this?
Yeah. Come
6 months.
That's 6 months.
That's 6 months. Now by law, member of parliament when they elect them, they see if he has gone in the no go in parliament for 90 days. They sit there, they declare for be vacant and for make rerun election. Member of parliament. Any other government worker at 21 days you get if you have gone 21 days, it be now police now, it be 21 days if you know who, then they put you absent without leave, AWOL. Any other person, they for city board. Member of Parliament, even the president, His Excellency the President, if he nobody know about for 90 days, he don't lose in seats. Now by law, not to say now we talk now by law, he be councillor now, he be president now, he be member of Parliament now. When they abscond their office for 90 days, they not come with no excuse, do not get any excuse for say, well, this person see.
Exactly.
After 90 days, then no say, if you not return, then there is need for let lose you symbol because you no go there, he seeks so no more, we be sending the kind of Parliament. Then they left to the Parliament in decision. But even if he has gone out, no reason, Ibrahim, not to seek, you know, go on sick leaves. Okay, this MP na sick leave, group up, or this MP na something group up, when something they benefit the nation for 90 days. Nobody hear about.
Recently, Abbas Bundu actually reminded the MPs that we don't want to go to Parliament. Say as court the number of days they will not take their seats by, they will lose the right to in default to the one that will be behind them also. Yeah, anyway, sorry.
Yes, because the thing is, the law is very clear, and every institution gets the new law. But this one, they already affect the one who vote for. Not to mind the president appointed. And I'm pretty sure, see, if you see Ibrahim, like, as you say no more, then people are not taking like say salon play, like say, not to motor, like say, even animal kingdom get law. Because I lie on day, if you monkey go past it, I know what think can woody. You easily go what make it good for. How would the see bank the way you can boast to say in a man, but not say in a man, I go play with 4 lion. Hey, Ibrahim. Hey, after the man don't destroy money, they knock out 2 notes. They say no, they don't denominate money. Take the old note and they work now. You go and dance that in Caribbean country. One tweak and I'm hat Ibrahim. Now the best time for me to do money laundering and then Caribbean countries. Then small island then I didn't go now. Go dump the money there until they will not pay attention to it proper one. I didn't go. Most African leaders then now, I didn't go Caribbean, I didn't go put a tip on it, I didn't go keep and then back the day. They begin spoken and small can buy us and then London, then America, and they know they begin buy business in other areas and they go open tourist centers and they books and man again. If you say they go no more for enjoy, they can't tell me fit. Then people they look at back, they laugh, then they make it funny. They post and what hurt me, Brian. Then they post the video and show me that fun. Let's go to serious thing.
Yeah.
Not to fund this, Ibrahim, not to fund. They might don't distress a low economy, don't distress a low plate today. How much they sell rest today? How much they sell fuel today? Then they can make fun. Then me, I don't sound like fun, Ibrahim. It's so painful.
It is disgusting, my brother. It is disgusting. But comrade, yeah, Kashi mentioned something about Parliament. I just want to put a caveat there as well, because we know say we're not get a government right now. What we have right now is a disaster. We know say this is why the APC decided to participate in governance. We want a rerun of the elections pretty soon. Let them rerun the elections. On why can we can produce the disaggregated data then from every polling station to polling station and make sure that the returning officers them from all the districts.
Ibrahim, I always tell me Gapsi, me I know it's about that result because I want you, as you say, we will not have election we happen as I listen to election, Ibrahim. We will only talk about for select produce results. We be say the man who knows the election may happen, maybe but this one, Ibrahim, there is no way to accept that because we already know what to get for Agui. We know because we know to get for Agui, what to say, we want a first election, left will be hard. As you say, the man at parliament are criminal emotion. They're all they're all are criminals from a bus to go down. So if it's not honorable, I want to let them sit down that we are not qualified.
Just basically it's a reference to what he say.
Yeah, yes, what he say.
Yeah, what he say about like the time frame of when you need for
therefore.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like give them any legitimacy or anything.
No, I know. We understand. Let them know say we know to the talk. So you remind that now say what he don't talk to. Remember this. So if I be legal, we no go. 90 days you don't lose the seat. But this man don't go for 6 months. That's box with no letter from the head of state say this man I don't send and leave or I don't do so with nothing. Now the highest disrespect is anybody can do to a nation.
Absolutely.
They come back a car because I mean a governor as you don't I mean host when I do the president a picture I say I didn't have the host as a governor. And up to now if I'm going to say the name as a governor of Sierra Leone. 6 months with no excuse. Nothing, nobody knows about go pan. What in a sack or apply by make no the problem where now they hold the tip money. So matter be the free for relief because for us it's not common at all. Now it make it do so. Ibrahim, this I don't know something which
that reminds me. Yeah, as you say in the video where I watch, it clearly, mentions say he is the bank governor of Sierra Leone. But was this letter that was issued that the deputy bank governor was acting in his place, was it not authentic? Because I thought it was authentic. So that's the reason. And if somebody did act as bank governor, why then you already be still calling himself the bank governor?
You know, absolutely. I'm going to come to this point. Let's just finish on that point where they make about the parliament, because again, that parliament, this parliament we did it so right now, not get the mandate for the people or from the people. This, you know, it's not a legally constituted organ. So to come to that point where they talk about time limits, I want to say it is not applicable to this parliament at this particular point in time because it is not legally constituted.
Yeah.
How they reached it at the Sabi, we know say they don't get the mandate, they don't get the authority, they don't get the legitimacy and the authority of the people of Sierra Leone. So we just want to make it very clear. Abbas Bundu not feel say or SLPP people and feel say then they get anything for do with this particular parliament. Yes.
Because I guarantee you, right, after the 90 days, they get still the big APC parliamentarian and go inside.
Absolutely.
So that tells you that law, because you know, as you say, I mean, this not a government, not a parliament. It is not constitutional at all.
Absolutely.
So as you rightly say, because watch the space, and by the way, after the 90 days, you still the thing there for going inside it. So whatever Abbas we talk, it was just not saying
it's absolute.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's absolute garbage. I just want clear that and let everybody understand that it's not applicable to this particular parliament. But in the future, when there's a serious government in place, yes, that's what's going to happen. But Comrade Nkashi, coming to this point of this governor, definitely. You know, Kashi, you talk about the press release and everything, who's acting on behalf. How can, what's do this man? We all see, I'm not saying about any serious thing. Now, vacation this man take, extended long vacation. Now, whose mission he go pan? How much money care go? What's he go do in any Caribbean country there? Apart from the dance, see, they dance, they mellow, they enjoy life. At a time when the country like this, where educational system is dying, price of basic commodities, goods and services, it's skyrocketing every day. When they talk, they say that Ukraine, how Ukraine get anything for do with Salo life? Like say that we share border, like when they bomb Ukraine, some of the fragments they come between Salo damage we Ukraine.
Now they between Ukraine and Russia.
Exactly.
Well, let me tell you something. If you can supposed to be Moriman, me for the go to now, I mean for the sweeping place.
Thank you.
Imagine this young man don't predict this tier. Way before even they donate the money, he says they want to do it. He tell them the cause. And begin tell about dollar, that's $10 and $1 million. Begin tell say if you not be careful, dollar get for go to 50,000. Say
Fact.
Dollar get for go take past 20,000.
Facts.
This thing then 2021, like as well to this year, 2020. Now you begin to this year, 2020, 2021. Now begin to this year.
Fact.
So imagine, maybe if this man have been Moriman, now he goes for the sleep, now for the go, now made the sweep for him. Because he said these things that will not get recall itself. We know they see Ukraine and Russia will ever get problem.
Absolutely not.
Tell you that's $1 now $1 million.
Absolutely not.
If we not be careful, dollar get for go to 15,000. If we not be careful, dollar get for go to 20,000. If we not be careful, dollar get for 20,000. He said these things. He tell about the money that not ever know say they get for the money. So they say they one time for say if a mistake. And that's no. He say if a mistake say they remove money that's still get for happen. He talk about say if a mistake. Imagine he talk way over 2 years. What you carry? Well, we carry with the American 2 leos, 5 leos. Then you can see the example of Ghana, the example of Zimbabwe. We make the Zimbabwe use dollar as the legal tender.
Mm-hmm. You know.
So imagine, not to say that now you talk about
absolutely.
This by saying a professor, primary school teacher, and I teach mathematics class 1, class 2. Then go to bank governor so.
And look how they misbehave. And going back to Kashi, the point where you talk about Kashi making all of these points, you know, this is how history is very important.
Long ago, if I'm 3 years, 4 years now, Kashi talk about redomination.
Absolutely. And it tell you the effect.
It's now, no problem for country.
It's tell you the effect
of it tell you so we Guinea-Bissau, so we then Zimbabwe, then Ghana. It tell you the effect. Hey, book, Salon. Now if I let the hairs, sometimes they don't tell somebody we do a lot as you do well. If you don't expect nobody, somebody will tell you say he study, it's about his study. He tell you say he not just an accountant, not just an economics. He know the effect, the negative and positive effect of any country. If it's a mistake, remember they told this 3 years before they sanction now.
You know, Comrade Kashi.
Two currency.
Comrade Kashi, you know, Kashi, he get all the reason now for say, you know what, Ibrahim, Comrade, Salon people, bye bye. Me own job done, me work done. If I don't come, I don't do what you're supposed to do for guide and make sure say this country move forward. When I bye when I use what I don't give the experience, the knowledge, the teaching I don't give when I use and go before. And we can use them for the rest of mankind. Everything we brother Cash talk about when it comes to the economy.
Instead, when the man made a look at other issues they do. Because he not just talk about economy in the country, also not talk about security, we need to make economy steady.
Absolutely.
People in Ghana, cash box, if they don't focus on the economy no more, It's how people need to think. Now people will say politics also be business.
Yes.
So they say politics also be business.
Yes.
You know, like kind of now.
Yes. And what you say?
They begin to connect and say, "I'm a face in Angry Sabi."
Yes.
What man is Angry Sabi? Angry Sabi economy. When you be Sabi, so tell what you be not predict before this thing.
Show we prediction.
Some of us who predicted some things 4 years ago for Odosi and Canto Pass. We want to talk about them. We're going to talk about it, right?
Absolutely.
So many things they say, hey, this thing here for Apple for not be careful. We'll show them the guidelines. But as you say, now the work start for cash box.
Comrade and Kashi. Comrade,
start for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Comrade and Kashi. Now, yeah, where Kashi? I mean, he had a talk with Cheriko Konenten about the redenomination because they called for advice and everything. But Parliament, at the same one, they will approve the redenomination. And you know, it's pathetic because, comrade, you don't want to mention anything there, yeah, but these are the facts, these are the reality. You know, you can't move on. You can't move on. Yes. You get out that guy what's their name, we say Lahai or whatever their name is saying economist and this and that. Now they approve the denomination inside the parliament of Sierra Leone. The APC, they watch. The APC people they suffer today. They say price there, this there, all thing there. Whenever you hear opposition leaders them or members of parliament and come and condemn the government on these excessive prices. Other than Abdul Kagbo, where the try what want you hear a leader of opposition they come and can talk publicly about everything. They go tell them and say, hey, yes, yeah. Waiting and do for all these governments accountable so that they go fix the prices of the rice so the rice go come down. Not for use no more as a campaign tool. Cashbox talk all length in there. He predict show we. This is how philosophers are born. That's why you look people like Martin Luther King. It's how you say yes one day. Now see so America they like today black man come. President Barack Obama be president. Envision is here. I say one day it will happen. You see, these are the things we want to talk about. We brought that for 4 years. He dedicated in a pulvena in neck. They talk about these issues because he knows exactly what it is. It's painful. Easy when you're doing these things, but yet you get blocked. Them. You get stuck illiterates. Stuck illiterates. They can't talk to somebody. We know what they talk about. We read them. We study them. We qualify them. We grade them. Stuck illiterates them. The society they come and can't challenge that kind of a possibility. You see, these are the things we get in nation. Now, make when you look at Sierra Leone like today, you look at the level of illiteracy rates. Not to make people like this Calon, they misbehave like how they misbehave. So you see, because they don't make sure so they subject people to poverty. The people shall not grow. They don't want the people they are open. They don't want them to see in a serious society. Usai Calon, Kelfala Calon, how he go misbehave this kind of a misbehave today? How you go sit on there? How you go sit on there? Nobody know the talk. Hey, wait this? Let me tell you, like, this Salon people have. Some man say, because you don't come on a parliament now, you for quiet. Or when you not be former president, you for quiet. Or you not be former vice president, you for quiet. No, governance continues. Democracy continues. Once you become a stakeholder in a nation, you get a moral responsibility at all points in time to come out and speak up when things and times are crucial. We are living in very crucial times in Sierra Leone, and history not going to be nice to everybody. We brother Cashbox sacrificed. Talk about all of these things. Go ahead, comrade.
And Ibrahim, when you talk about Swayze, people that's a people that be one of former official ancestor, they be former president now, vice president, and now members of parliament, or people when they want to talk now, they need to talk to their people, and they don't talk to what about the successes.
Yes.
And now they just want to project themselves in the success realm. They are not saying things that affected the nation. Tell people and say, when you talk about your success, talk about what affect people and they can't your success. What to make me be succeed because I don't be doing see how if I do I get for affect the nation. Ibrahim, Salom, Orban not to Mumu. People are not to Mumu, who are not to Mumu, few. And who are not to Mumu, the Mumu they not they get money for pay them, the people left for say I can't cost them. Well, what to the same people and say, when somebody talks something, now make us say the audio I talk at one time I say them they can when I go back and listen to audio them 4 years ago, 5 years ago when I later to the episode.
They go say don't pass.
Would have been listening to Cashbox and 10 day 4 years. So we talk say if the mistake they dominate money, na saloon, na problem the economy they are like percent
absolutely
$10 na 100 na 1 million. Would have been listening to Cashbox predict say dollar get for past 1.5, dollar get for past if not $10 go take 2.5.
Yes.
Today we saw
by election. Hey, talk about it say by election. It said by the election and that's why be. Yes. Mm-hmm. By the election coming. Yes.
And that's now what they show today. It tell you say for the money, if you not be careful, you go to Zimbabwe level. If you not be careful, foreign currency get for people legal tender like Zimbabwe today. The money they work na dollar and make. So when you look at Salon say, we dey very close for not begin use foreign currency as legal tender. As I they go so Ibrahim.
Absolutely.
Because no control no dey. So this how una respect people them. Somebody will predict them. They don't make a mistake for bring this topic today. Not of place cash box. I want to do this yourself in a single review, but sometimes they will know the bull. No analyze them. Now for let them know.
Absolutely.
Some of us want to be not talk over the years. Just so them can also for that they have to do for say.
Absolutely.
Tell God thank you. People them. So many people them don't understand. Say, who know they can for can give information. Who know they can for can argue. No can for can talk. Not to say that name one friend. Who can for can help. For educate to people, all come from that side. What we need that bondage day. All of us we need that bondage for believing in people like they are like him Canada. They are like people who don't kind of stand up so we can say that they're better. Then David Francis, maybe they call them not doctor professor because they don't deserve that title today. So, but we see now young men they rise up, they come talk something, tell me they will say and come to pass. Now begin listen now for understand, not for your read. No listen now for understand messages them critically. Salomon they listen for understand like music. Hey, this music is sweet, oh. Yes. No, not to music this. Now see the effect to live them, we begin to live them and just to born. Because one song say dollar get for go before the election to 2 million some 100. Now dollar before election pass 2 million self. It predicts them we don't come to pass. What do I say again? If I'm Muriman today, he was for the flop. If I'm in pastor for this pastor, if I'm pastor, I won't be told this challenge. Direct today for say, pastor, I'm only see.
Yes.
If any man be talking for this man, they see.
Yes.
What the man talking on a begin cost and day. I know be nothing.
Yes.
We don't know they pass 1 million. We don't know they go today, don't pass 2 million.
And sadly,
from 2020.
Come with Ibrahim, you see, and thanks, we're not all lavish. It's not praise, it's just the fact.
It is. Thank you.
See, like, over the years, like, and one thing where I say, like, go back to Bloomberg, you know, one of the most favorite programs at Bloomberg, like a panel of 3 people there, Ibrahim and Comrade. Like they get this guy with some key. In fact, he's an economist, but he's a powerful historian. He always they bring history into like things them and try for bring like how things they affect you know how things that they affect current issues them. And the reason why I say this, then you get one lady when they call Lisa Abramovich and Jonathan. Like he's a powerful panel, one of the best programs that Bloomberg. Why are they say this, Ibrahim? That the fact that you see where we can try to talk about communication, we try to talk about like the health system, we try to talk about the security of we country, right? There is a reason for this. Because all these things then, you know, like in fact, I make it in the article for them to say, oh, you learn politics, you economic analysis, then fine one, you go into politics, and the people when they say so. Most of the time, that they want to back these politicians. That they want to protect Cherry Coco because they say because you know Ibrahim, you know politics is a big thing. Because like what you say last week, you say well, if they tell you something about politics, they might well kind of like tell say, hey, Ukraine don't worry about the war because as a result of the war between Russia and China, the result of the result of that weak of that war and all that thing. Ibrahim, because the situation all they face is not economic crisis where Salon or Africa they face. It is a political problem. However, this political problem they get directly with the economic issues that Africa and Salon. Ibrahim and all these things that already happen. For make this bundle on the way that they so they talk rubbish day like today. He wrote an article in 2017 where he tells Salon people and say the reason why the currency lost value from 4,000 to 7,000 is not because of corruption. He wrote an article where he tells people that. He's very mad when he was in America. He wrote an article. Ibrahim.
Thank you.
Then when he come on now, imagine he meets at 7,000. The team meeting go 10,000. They begin to give flimsy excuses there and say, oh, well, it's not about like the depreciation of the currency. It's actually kind of like as long as you kind of like keep up back in order from 22 months, the volatility and all that thing. You see, it begin to play, say it begin now suddenly 25,000. And at the time when the currency began on the back footing, Ibrahim, this is the time when they start to go do currency denomination. And we come there and talk about it. Again, like what they say, you know, Comrade are a very clever man. You know, talk about like the Zimbabwe, talk about the Ghana situation, where it worked. And then they did currency auction, Ibrahim. Again, put to the historical background of currency auction. And like it failed in Egypt. Egypt gets a very big economy, but it failed in Egypt but it succeeded now like Nigeria and Ghana because they did it at the time where they begin to export the crude oil.
Yep.
So it worked out.
Yep.
Egypt, it don't work out the same way it began of like get a buoyant mood. Ibrahim, we gave all this historical background just so people can see.
Absolutely.
And we even before they do it, like what they come when they say the redenomination, when they begin to talk about it, I come and say, look, Salon not get the infrastructure. If you do it, it fail. If you do it fail because there is nothing like that
enticing.
With a back we up for make we do it. And currency denomination, the only thing where you get a psychological effect.
Absolutely.
It's like no direct economic effect, although psychological effects can bring about economic effect.
Absolutely.
But you don't get a direct economic effect, Ibrahim.
Right.
And we talked about this thing.
Right.
And the only thing where they make it get psychological effect, now where you now we say for instance, we go bust for oil on side.
Right.
We say we begin to export with crude oil.
Right.
We say we lithium, we begin to get sell to Tesla.
Right.
When you do it at that particular time, it will work.
Yeah.
The psychological effect they work. But nothing they not do, they not do. The same model where Zimbabwe copy, there is Salon copy. Ibrahim Zimbabwe that do currency in denomination. That the third one they pursue. The third one, they use foreign currency as their legal tender, like what the comrades say. The problem is waiting with the guy at Salon. People are feeling say when we camp on this thing, oh now for good talk now we get that idleness now in the catch with Ibrahim. Now you see the bank governor of the camp say, oh, for make him play with 4 lion, it tell you say he get my bad one.
Yes.
Can
you imagine how stupid? Can you imagine how useless that kind of talk is? But you know, Kashi, this goes back to everything we've been saying. Again, history. You mentioned something about that guy where you said it at the panel. This thing. What's his name? Tom. Bloomberg. What's that guy name?
Yeah. Tom King. Okay. You know Tom King. You talk about is Kenne.
Oh, Kenne. Okay. Yeah. So Kashi, that basically talking about this kind of a thing. Yeah. So economics and history goes together hand in hand. If you want to be a successful economist, you have to know history. And basically, that's what you embedded on. Because based on historical perspectives, they make you make economic conclusions for analyze issues the way you analyze them. You know what I mean? Eh? You see, but Kashi, come on, go ahead for me for a second. Let's just clear security there. That's the man himself. That's the man himself.
Yes, you know, like what things that was the talk. What make we talk like all this here cash box 10 and day? If I don't remind people and let them know, say not to joke with camper for more camper this so no camper phone. We all come in the different areas and different abilities. Also, feel say we see the lapses we can do for analyze things. This remind me. I tell people say what first come to me for nobody. Me I open by economy. That do I begin listen to you. Then at the ponder me thought at the student at the beginning analyze the things them. Then any day at the see what the talk at the same they can close.
Right.
Then I can't get interest in the economy now.
Right.
And I can't get interest on that so much. I begin listening to you do them in a daily basis because me I didn't listen for that.
Right.
I didn't listen for fun. I don't can listen for fun. Anybody I listen for learn something from you.
Yeah.
At times I go and then Google some people they talk. I can listen to the critical because they learn something a lot from them. Because I want to learn something that affect people them. So once we could bring this theater, for them to say, who can at this platform tell place will not come perform. Now make them say, oh not do for 1 or 2 days, 3 days. No say no one do. Because when they say we don't get serious thing for can talk about one can tell place until they benefit the nation. Who can talk like something people for listening and let them grasp stand. We don't say right 100%, but at least if you listen for understand, no say when they say something, and we know they say them for like happy look and say we talk about. As well not be do this position for like talk and say we talk and say get for also. But instead that if we not be careful, it for happen. We not be talk say if we not that's what they talk about the neck. Say election go they win them or lose them where before pull day. No say that for them man build them this space so make rudeness so. But we talk about all pay attention for them so that they need do rudeness for we. So today we see the money today. Nobody tell me say you know how next month. Nobody will tell me that day. The same time, this same bank of tell me they bribe 60 almost $1 million for let you get money. The same bank of go tell me say go to tell me say money no day in a salon. When man they go for 5 million and get 1 million. The same bank of
Thank you.
Then can tell me say they dominate money for let we look the currency. The specialist can say, no, if not do them. Don't talk about the time. Say them. When they talk about, you can still own them. It's like dangerous alone. When I not do, I give example like countless examples. It is still like then Zimbabwe. Today, dollar nana legal said that. Imagine dollar nana legal in Zimbabwe. Ghana will see how they battle. They know able. It gives different when the economy big pass alone. They say if we do at this time, not to the this for do this year. When I fair way, confidence, when I confidence of the people like when I confidence to investors, when I not can put because also can say that too much tax on the tax burden on the other businessman, then they make the thing this way.
Right.
They want them and not listen. It's what is happy.
Yes.
But then that is also so. When they say them things here because
it's in a way tie. In a way suit.
Yeah.
So yes. But that guy, Tash, you remember that guy we see in London? He said, that cash box with the efficient. That tight jean. He said, a tight jean anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's a cash box with tight jean. You see, it's all about perception. Yes. You know, because that's so they believe they've conditioned their mind. That slavish mentality. If I wear a suit and tie, you know, they wear a suit and tie. So well, this is the cash box. This is the correct man. Yeah, they want no side. They work what you do, but they don't go no, bro. Let left so. One day they go know when the time starts.
Honestly, I think we need to talk about this Solomon Jamiu.
Absolutely.
You see, the question comrade talk about. You know, the whole thing about, first of all, the reckless statement about waiting the plan. To the extent that when he notice it, he don't talk stupid talk, he don't indict himself. You know, now if you have a switch arm, like I say in Pekin, you know, come in just the analysis about it. You see, Ibrahim, like lie nothing way, you know, the ever old water. The more you try for kind of like patch lie, you get yourself into more trouble. Ibrahim, first of all, for many even they ask you, say you begin or go to school, why? You say, oh, now because of waiting, we plan. Waiting for when you begin, you then when I say, oh, like, oh, well, then you begin to say, well, no, that's tomorrow you go to school. But then say why? Now the turn now begin to try for to say, oh, well, now because like anyway, come with you go able to analyze that. May know what more today because now you can
know Kasi. Waiting, you see them man, I got the mobile there. I say, okay, you need to go fight again. Now, you want to see a lawyer, you want make money, you know you don't misbehave, you want make money.
Yeah.
Nobody no go, you must say, can't talk, talk. When they ask, you begin and go school, they say, no, see you a minister, what's make you begin and go school? They say, now what do you plan? And they say, what do you plan? Now I say, well, not to say, here, ref, what in ref tell and say, then get outstanding thing there for settle. One, you need for no come yet. Una imagine, minister. This is the press secretary to president. This is the man who can campaign with the biggest flagship have been corruption in education. Education they make the biggest in free education. Man, I because on BBC say the money where they go use. That's what they ask them. They say na £7.50 for school fee. They ask if they say the money they will include school uniform, bags, shoe, and feeding cash box. But this man picking the good at government school, it needs all but uniform.
Yeah,
and that. Outstanding we have talked about. I know they say a fact too. Me on OT, I believe now see, and in the private school and go pay for them picking and then $3,000, $4,000 per time or $5,000 per time. Me don't know how much they pay. Sometimes they not paid the money waiting for people for making picking and go school. So you know, be they travel. It's in a Tuesday camp, na Friday camp. So na Tuesday picking and go. So you don't pay. You don't teach salon people the money. Carry picking a better school. How you press secretary go to the day? And I think it's just conscious. No more say what to plan based on what that happen. On the 11, you know what talk to plan for keep problem. You choose an out by family. We agree by family, yes. Minister, person have been deputy foreign affairs minister, not a press secretary, a lawyer. Then they tell you say he not get uniform, picking a uniform on the date. For most school don't lock over almost month. He picking uniform on the date. The poor man said the bigger man said they picking a uniform on the date for go school. A book cash box. How did they present over? Una they present over a system, una not get confidence over. Una count free education, una go and campaign, una need to go and government school. They will send them talk say for go government school to by force. Education minister by then no. Then talk say for go government school to by force. Na policy in liking.
Yeah.
Imagine cash box. So you say that nothing problem.
Like what you say so, like it is time for talk about say, oh, like you know, of course, salon people, of course. It is clear that this guy was lying after he don't talk waiting and plan. He see and say, oh, this I don't mistake talk. So it's guy who can twist now, like I say, oh, now me woman, like the school uniform, not be ready. First of all, like come with like the thing where you raised this morning at the background, where you say, if like this minister, the government said that they supply free uniform. If not government school they go, which clearly tell we say not a government school they go, like because again, like the point where you talk back say you don't even pay in school fees or whatever, and government school no they pay school fee according to them. It clearly tell you say these guys they go to government school. Like again, like William Ruto, where he say how you go preside over something where you don't get confidence in. These guys they just not care with the system. They don't care the system when they set up. Like when we talked yesterday, last week, sorry, about the health system. Like it was it on Monday or so, Ibrahim and Comrade. We talked about the health system where it say these people and parliamentarian they both say they give them 15,000 money for make them go to seek medical advice outside salon. They're not able to fly them. Parliamentarian them they boast about that. Then like they're the same thing. You know, you the cook, you the sell cookery, but you need to eat your cookery. You know, Ibrahim and Comrade, these people they tell we, this guy they tell we say, oh well, like the school, the picking school uniform not ready yet. Like also, the government said that they give free school uniform in the first place. That so, and then the school fee. How you for even kind of like get outstanding? I mean, I say outstanding issue. We do not know. Maybe that part of the outstanding issue could well be like the private school fee, whether they pay and all that. But yet still now the people their money, then they thief, then they eat them. These people and they suffer, Ibrahim. Like right now they challenge the world, all over the world. If only we can develop, we youth them, get them, give them proper education. Ibrahim, it's not rocket science. We just need to put things them in place, pay the teachers them. Teachers and then that cost Ibrahim, then they get 1.5 million. Where we say the cost of living for when you feed your family of 4, you need about 4 million for when they pay you. But yet still, and they pay teacher them 1.5 million, Ibrahim. How do you expect these guys? Who say you expect them for pool the other 2.5 million, Ibrahim? Where do you expect them to get it from?
Kashi, it's again now where we get the private schools them bokuna that country day. Where when private schools are eliminated, I'm telling you, you'll see all the resources is gonna go towards the public schools. Teachers then go enhance their way of living. I'm telling you, but Kashi, the guy you talk, you even talk and say the average person in Sierra Leone at the time, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. You say enough for they make less than 3 million a month. When you look at all the calculations of the inflation, how prices of commodities, goods and services don't go up in the country, you make all these predictions and all of this stuff when talk, you know. So these are the things where in a serious society, people like you then go take you very seriously. Say, you know what, let us reevaluate this. Because when you look at the amount of money that they pay the ministers and the wastages and thievery, we are losing billions of dollars a year in Sierra Leone from thievery and corruption. Money we forgot the consolidated fund for pay staff salaries, civil servants and salaries, then police, the military, teachers, them nurses, all of these people were critical in society, we for make society functions because they don't care. They don't care. This is the problem, and this is why we have to hold leaders accountable.
Sorry for cutting you off.
Go on.
But I believe, and this not so like with certainty, right, that Madabio and Cabal them, then they make money past the entire country. The reason why I
absolutely
say Brian, just on timber in 1 year in 2019, it wasn't me that said so. It was the auditor report, and we see where also the African Express kind of like reveal Ibrahim. Just on timber, they stole $250 million.
Thank you.
Just on timber, Ibrahim.
Thank you.
Just on timber. So think about other mineral resources, and the country they only make mere $400 million.
Can you imagine that?
A year.
Yes.
So do you not think just if this guy Madam Yosef 250 million just on timber, what makes you not to believe that their guy they make money past the country?
Oh, definitely. Then you see people like Babadi Kamara, with some people don't know all anything there. We go build a stadium. Then you notice some man they say thief for money, but a studio we build for we. Yeah, like thief. But Africa, we go away for go.
They take we oil fry with.
Then they sell
we oil fry with.
Now Africa, they celebrate you when you thief them. Fine, you take away them future, you take away their life, you take away their destiny. Then they praise you back because waiting to give them something and say thief, we can't give you stadium. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So this is the problem we get our nation. After 250, how much of that stadium they? In spent is until $2-3 million. It don't be la. How much that the 250 million we go? So say Mother get 150, you get the 100, then per the 100 and pull sell bill for. So this is, can you imagine? And then we get a country we get proper healthcare systems across the country. Kashi and Comrade, that you look at the bank governor, you listen to Malek and Jamiru, you ask yourself some of these questions. Say, Papa God, in 2023, really, then can't hear the happen in our country today. Kashi and Comrade, we're not taken lightly. When we can talk for say Madabiono destroys Salon by himself. Now, because you
Absolutely
get
not.
foolish opposition leaders and members in the opposition, a segment of the opposition, will not be serious for hold them accountable and hold them foot to the fire to preserve and save with democracy. Let me tell you this, Kashi, across the world, we all see them in various democracies. They look at Donald Trump now. Donald Trump, then they shake him up to the boots. You know, I remember one Chuck Schumer, when I had the leader of the Senate, because he's a Democrat.
Yes, yeah.
Few years ago, you know, he make a comment with Donald Trump, they misbehave. Now I say, I can tell you this one thing. He said the intelligence community then gets 6 other days past Sunday. We mean saying 7 days make a week. But they get 6 other days past Sunday. We mean say the Sunday na you continue for talk no more.
Yes.
But they have other 6, then get 6 other days they they can come after you and take care of you accordingly, because that is what they do, that is their work, and not for saying a bias against you. It is just the fact that they have the authority, because institutions have been built to protect this country. We call itself America, delicate today, we all can sort refuge and across the world. But it's okay. Delegate today, Donald Trump is going to pay that price. There is nothing convenient about court case. One court case, let alone you get 4, 5. You get charges that will lead up to over 90 years in prison if they convict you on all of those charges. You spend the rest of your life in jail. You know, regardless of what it is, this is what is lacking in Sierra Leone. That's systems. And the only way we get systems, catching company, that we hold the leaders them accountable. We hold members of parliament them. We hold stakeholders them, the civil societies, religious leaders, everybody, hold them accountable. Former presidents, past presidents, they all should be held accountable in times like this. And then for protect we people, stand up for we people, speak up. There is no silence now. Oh no, me on this, me on that, all of this stuff. Everybody get for put and for protect.
You know, Ibrahim, when you talk say Madam, you not destroy, it take me mind. Sorry for me,
All they want us to do is keep on forcing and fighting. They don't want to see us live together. All they want us to do is keep on killing one another. So frantic.
Bob Marley is the only guy wherever you go.
No, Ibrahim will just play. I think Bob Marley talk.
Absolutely.
The politicians, I don't know, say anything we can talk about a problem for them. So all things they do, all they do this is so. Then they sit down.
Absolutely.
People no orchestrate protests on the open people by party, by color, by region, by tribe, because they know say that they own comfort zone. Hence, we know they together. Then they're always comfortable.
Yeah.
That is their mission. And the type of achieve. Now we the type of capacity.
Play that song. I mean, just one make like when you talk about these politicians and when Ibrahim they talk.
Right.
And the passion when you get about something, Ibrahim, you know, again, like when you say, Mada be not well salon by himself. And the reason why, what thing really touched me, Ibrahim, it took me back to Nancy Pelosi, the time where Donald Trump was the president, where he go that the Congress, where he go read in statement, where like shake Nancy Pelosi, and they had sober disagreements. Nancy Pelosi showing frustration. He changed the speech where Donald Trump go key na Congress. Before he face, because it show frustration. Ibrahim, why I say so? Now the fact that in Salon, I didn't go tell you say, oh, waiting Cherry Coco for do a need for go dance within the launch, the dodgy roadmap to the election by ECSL.
I swear to God.
Even though he know it was dodgy, the laws would have been all laid down was dodgy, crooked, rotten, and was against the APC.
Yeah.
It got there within the launch for dance. They say waiting if for do.
Yes. Then they even hear people and say, hey, not be one dance, so now we're good in the full sound. And they watch, look at no more, not be one dance.
Look at the push up.
Yeah.
Why did you even go there?
You know,
it's how to show frustration.
You know, 15 days they register.
And they say, where they work in a bush, you see Clarence get us on side. They for suspect 2 things. Either something or not in day or toilet day.
Yes.
Finally, they get us on side for that thing.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And they see like that, I suspect something they either toilet day or something rotten.
Yeah.
Do around that area days. People begin check out the worker.
Yeah.
And not step on up.
Yep. I You pay even long left fallait settle for himself no catch it. This law no explain that. Law no explain this variable.
The thing simple. For say they go for for dance, you know so you go to go for see. So when they were carrying a suspect, if I not look now, I get for steppers, one panda thing.
Thank you.
So what if for do?
Thank you. Comrade, when you say back, no go for monkey dance, let monkey tail not touch you.
Yes.
That's what you say.
Yeah. When you have to join monkey dance.
Aha. Well, I get killed by that. I get a country boy with this. I really parable. Whatever.
They come, oh my God, come with him. They keep coming to the planet.
Come with.
Wait till that parable. We kind of like crack way up the other day.
No, that is it. No, what's up for 3 days?
So where you wasting and get you wait 12 legs. No, what's at 3 days. That you know, say not to say that now you get her because also he smell by himself. Next time you will suspect himself.
To God, you know, but these are the things salon people. How you go see for the very first time in 2023? Then they register people in 15 days here, 15 days yonder. Wait, till we not do 1996 before Gary better walk. 1996 we not do one. All side will register the same day. Hey God, who's kind bad precedents this? Who's kind bad example this? When we set our country.
We can go into the act itself. Wait until we say
right.
Like that jump the jump before the election.
Right.
The act actually say like this man not supposed to produce the final voters register.
It's not obligated to.
The act
yeah.
That was signed. You don't get the obligation. The only thing we will be the bank on. Because of precedents, because
yes.
of precedents, top debate.
Yes.
No, and like I say, not to the old act, the new act of 2022.
Yes, the new act.
The one with the pass.
Yes, thanks for saying
with
that.
APC vote for.
And then you went there and launched such an election procedures. You know, can you imagine it, Brian?
Oh man, it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Oh my God.
It's disgusting. But you know, Comrade and Kashi, well, I say history.
Yeah.
History. Anybody who play with history, you don't play with himself. Look who you come out. Check you say you come out. There you go, no side.
Ibrahim, surely when you talk about history, so it tells you about the lawyers, most of the laws them within the past ruling.
Oh, yeah.
It's based on precedents.
Past precedents.
It's based on history.
Yeah.
So it's applicable everywhere.
Yeah. Where do you argue any
case? I want to believe that precedents, basically in the law, in law, means like historical like decisions.
Yeah. If you as a good lawyer, first of all, you know they ever go argue case without giving precedents. We want win your case good in front of a judge because you get for let the judge know so you know what you talk. You get for and past precedent system. We take for example America and talk about Roe versus Wade. You know when an abortion for woman them for make sure say woman and get control of how they want for conducting abortion and stuff like that. Roe v. Wade, we want for take certain cases, you go back, say we mention, Roe v. Wade as a past precedence of a case would happen. So always it's all about history. Salon people, then nobody know pay more to tell you say, then you don't pass. Not ever take that nonsense than anybody can. So if you don't pass, waiting. Oh, yesterday not exist. Oh, yesterday not to be a day. Now today no more for member. We don't remember also.
Well, if you don't pass, we talk about Ibrahim.
No, exactly. Thank you. Thank you. And comrade, we get Bokuti for land from.
History, not to present to history that you don't pass. That's history.
Yes, it don't pass. So the fact that it don't pass now make them very important because you get for trace your steps now and look say, okay, this if you don't pass, which I learn from this. But we don't continue back. Look how we did it like a today. We're not for the day. So how we did so we can't get the guy stand still. We not be for the day if actions were taken at the earliest moment. Now the early points and where the foolishness be begin, we begin stop and one time serious opposition like we get in Ghana, like we get in Liberia, where you see the members of parliament they stand up and tell the president, say, "Brian, if not gun you want to take us, we take gun against you." That is the kind. That's why they preserve democracy. But you depend. We want to be decent, law be decent. We don't come up and get a brutal past. Law not go there again. Law make this country for people. Whether not you for things say you come now, I can't become a dictator. But no, there was an agenda. There was an agenda. But everything we tell you it can. We're not glad you for say but mine so. But I'm happy so like today. If we take the right steps in the right time, I swear to God, come on, make an awake on it. First of all, not be even qualify for being a neck commissioner.
Absolutely.
But we'll tell them, Kashi. We tell them. We pull them. We show the provisions, everything in the constitution. This man not for Sidana. They say what for do? They say in the beach there.
No, because there were false hope. Ibrahim. False hope were given to the APC, thinking that okay, the international community know the mess with the guy. This guy don't know what's in a democracy. They gave the people false hope as if like the international community knew everything, and then they get to take action against Madabi.
Hey, you know, say Titi, they talk about international community. You know, say Titi, they talk about international community.
This is how they watch the people they're faced with Pepe Wata, Ibrahim.
Yeah, you know.
They give the people a hope. False hope, Ibrahim.
Hey, you know, come to the catch. You saw all this guy for end back then. Say, hey, but go negotiate. Low be at this one. We tell us say, Madabi sit down back 5 years. Hey, low negotiate. Low sit down. Low be let the country go before. You know, the people they go see the one day where they already talk so now. We did against people, and you go say, boy, what's the party for do now? My brother Piman talk this thing.
This should be a topic for another day.
That's a fact.
What thing for entail in this negotiation? Is it about government of national unity? Where we say, Madabi go capture the inside, they go put case by them, and then they go get that and fine.
Absolutely.
Is it about like because for me, waiting at the negotiation, is it about kind of like a rerun of the election? Then they go all water. Will APC kind of like stand up and say, what would be the negotiation for say the COI made them forget about it? Where APC the international community go say, okay, well then it means you guys were guilty in the first place, and then una kill una reputation forever. Ibrahim, what is the negotiation all about?
It's all dark and gloom. We're not even hear it. There no reports, nothing. We happen from that meeting there, whatever the case is. But Kashi and Comrade, these are all the things we talk about. Look at the registration process, how they mess up. If we ever get another election, therefore make sure say everybody registered. Look the ID card them, black face, all kind of nonsense. We're not able for print machine. We're not able for buy the machine where they print ID card in a salon. But Kamri and Kashibo, something is fundamentally wrong.
This talk, you know they don't.
Yeah, don't.
Imagine our opposition. They go say they don't know who that prints the ID card. Up to
Can you imagine when during the days of the APC former President Kuruma, then the SLPP began people like Panda Thomas them, you know, Commander Kalon them.
Panda Noah.
Yes, even African Express will tell when they are saying say go Belgium. You know, now they all go Belgium just for we talk anything there, we talk, we ringer. Yes, salon people them. Hey, history important.
They don't know that printer. Somebody say,
Yes.
sister.
Yes.
Parliament no who that print we
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Even the ID card that they go print out. Even the registration that they
It shows everything what they say how negligent these people are, how they not take the country in democracy properly and seriously enough. Because again, they feel say salon people, and just because not to all man go school, then feel say with people and big fool. But thank God the people don't wake up, they don't begin see. It gets a few, they don't reach 5 or 6 on social media where they make noise. Talk about they don't reach 5 or 6 in that country again. So we know say the majority is in control of the situation. The people are aware, the people don't get sense, the people don't clever. Say I didn't go be a better country by God in power, Comrade Nkashi. By God in power. We only 52 minutes, 45 seconds, Comrade Nkashi. Left hold. I want to close up.
No, I think I'm done. Brian, I'm done.
Comrade. Comrade, any parable before we go?
No, not to say, not to parable. No, say Jesus Christ, if we cannot talk, we just talk in proverbs. Now, so he's speaking parables. Would they understand that they left for do the right thing? Would they facing a joke that they will see so today?
Absolutely.
You know,
comrade, we all put parable in a salon. Like me, I will just say parable. England ladies don't actually what are they running? I know waiting.
I can do.
Yes. But I used to have put parable, man. Parable.
Well, I'll tell you what. You know, when dictatorship becomes a fact, a revolution becomes a right.
No. In America, parable. No. They say full salon parable.
Salon parable. Wow.
You don't follow that one. You don't talk fish, man. Come on, parable.
And it's a way somebody young. Not two things. Now either you want sleep or hungry, don't catch up.
Absolutely.
Somebody need to be mad for nothing. Now either you want sleep or hungry, don't catch up.
Angry. Yep.
Yeah.
You see,
good.
People in a salon, then they take people, then they feel say the social media are a place for can play and can make fun. This social media, I don't talk and see time for play. They don't make them on social media. They make them for let people learn. Educative thing them. When I watch for let some now educate follow educate follow speak to self and make them create social media so that you go there any part of the world it also somebody that's alone.
Absolutely.
Not a place where can make fun. Where they make fun because all works without play, they say make tax a dull boy. But if you just play pass mark, they make a very stupid now.
Yes. Even inside phone, let us learn from the phone, not to foolishness.
Let us learn. It is in Nigeria man there. It is in I get one part I can follow in the way when a young man call up he talks something very sensitive. Based on what's in happen. You see, Ibrahim, if he's young man, the people are alone, then ready for we don't come off our we are believe see what to the big now and that's silent majority. But then they say big speak up so that like the little one then we because hug na hug like he can go self na heavy. If you say got a day, they don't go say the got because they uncomfortable. They want doing the non desire for some hug. We be saying how you do then a hug. Let it not dominate. Who now don't decide for clean. Who now don't know say yes. At the end of the day, there is light at the end of the tunnel. All those things happiness alone. An example for all know say we as a nation now for fight against the politicians, not to against political party. Political party not get 90 for those alone for not change your mindset. But if we can't together and say no, you know what happened in politicians, I would use trust me, Ibrahim, this rudeness they don't.
Absolutely.
If they don't, they will not so long people around the south. What's making it happen in other parts of the world?
No.
Because the people that are then advisors of politicians,
Yep.
not to the advisors Labour or Conservative, not to the advisors of Democrats or Republican. The advisors of politicians. I mean, we can't vote and tell say no, we don't vote for you.
Yep.
I mean, there are collective, then there are issues, policies, and not to party politics.
Absolutely.
So to look at to that side of the system, now we advise them, they will know they see better. And as you come to that side, trust me, you need to get a chance. You need to see like most of the focus on America or na UK for can work.
No.
Because that not get that to the candidate for. I don't want to see Singapore person in this part of the world.
Singapore
national, I don't see them.
What's any good today?
We can Abraham, you know say Botswana citizens in there. When do I don't see now already can they can study then go.
Then go.
Then they work.
Facts.
I don't get this assignment to watch in America if they see somebody say from Botswana come out for can they can't see the council by also.
Not at all.
Because they work, then they pay the minimum wage they're able for take care of their life.
Yep.
Ibrahim, we did go to a minimum wage, they will solve the problem.
The Rwandese is like the less Naya as well.
Yes, imagine.
That we're here.
Imagine all the people that
are looking forward to go back. Most of them.
Because the minimum wage they take care of their livelihood.
Absolutely.
Ibrahim, if I can't in a nation be say the minimum wage, what they eat, and they triple what they work. I know what on away. What you bring all kind of cash now because it work. I don't say go gently, but trust me, you're able to pay your bill. You stay for a family, they get what they eat. They work back for the other month. You not trust somebody.
Absolutely.
Now keep all man at the part of the world, not to see a gentry there.
Absolutely.
So until we go to that side, people no go ever realize the fact. We're not begin get close to them because people are not begin understand. Say not to SLPP party or APC get problem, and the people. They can get problem and they fight against.
Absolutely.
That is our stance.
Yep. That's a fact. That's a fact. You know, they say only a fool tests the depth of a river with both feet. You know, I think say if I get parable for an I no more. Below the go no more. You know,
go with powerful parable by the way, but go with English parable no more.
You know, so the basically what he means say, you know, not jump straight inside any situation without thinking about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
no, it's sensible. Very, very powerful.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But if we have a party for parable, that's no more. We'll sleep that.
Go ahead. We don't pull the best parable a lot of us. A lot of people and a lot of learn, a lot of think about history and make sure say we focus on the past and go make we get a better future. Let nobody not tell you say don't pass. The lie. That word it is.
No, since as much as they can't do Panda England, this don't authoritative. You know, say who be the compete for parable at school.
I did tell you go. That's how they go in and you you take care of.
You get that. But again, I will not be like that. We use like in fact, if I don't pull parable, if we not palap and cambo.
Well, anyway, okay. Well, we never for that. Probably, take it easy. All right. And again, to all our folks out there, we already defend we on social media already. You know, well, I don't say we appreciate you now. Thank you. We know so not effort for we not effort for salon. So not seek we recognition, not seek praise from we. Not effort, not then corner they will not even know some of them already effort. Not then corner they make sure say una puts this point straight into the heads of some of these people. Una tell them the facts, una tell them the reality, una stand by the truth. The truth are always the last. We know now by God in power. One day, we'll all go forget an opportunity. We'll go meet una. One day, this world is a small world. No matter what happen, a small world. But if we don't ever meet safe, I want to know say, let una know say we think, we appreciate now, we thank una service to nation is recognized because one day, everything we want to stand up for and fight for go come to pass and wanna go see them. So every day when I group them, when I WhatsApp forum, they wanna do well on say we appreciate now. When I do on Facebook, I see somebody put a video together the other day about some lady where they make noise somewhere and they talk bokuru blah blah blah. I see somebody put a video together, we share out there. Beautiful thing. Those are the things we appreciate now for taking that time. It means a lot, it's a sacrifice. That's fantastic. We want to thank una and continue for stand up. All them WhatsApp forum they were on Facebook, on YouTube. All over the place because when I believe say Sierra Leone, if you get for go before, now we the people get for come together and stand up and fight for protecting democracy. So thank you to all of you guys. We appreciate now. Okay, all right, bye bye everybody. I don't know, Pastor say Kashi come around and say one Rob mother side and say sweet small. I don't know.
No, you're right. The people they would tell they appreciate them, and this fight not to one person, a collective fight. We have football.
Yeah.
Defender who can for dinner, for the no score goalkeeper, and for dinner will hold the ball. Attacker and for lay. He goes corner responsibility, not to say
absolutely.
Now all man get rule. So then say that they all they play for move stand better. The branch of I don't think that say police and get radical in within that they have opened it. Like that's a pick a radical in the chief kid.
Yeah.
Then say Fabu say them put down they hanging up on bad always be an bad police stand there.
Yeah.
They're radical in the so to we then unless only they even look them there. Then not to even detract on them. Then the new way they don't believe say they can support bad politics, they go buy for them to car, go drink from. Use them like tool and only think for the future.
No.
So then that they deal with them, let them deal with them day. But then when I don't make the targets, because then at the one day when they talk about now hug them, they already don't have a key, they don't get future. No. Then I for jump from one policy to another.
Yep.
One political party can governance and jump to this party, but go down the back and so now they paper. Yes, I move from that side. They want for the better, not for the worse.
And they jump not based on principles, so based on their selfish desires and the fascinations they wouldn't get, the fantasies when they think of. They don't feel now somewhere in the world, and they think of how to go then say go benefit for thief. That is all it is. Because for move from one political party to the other, if based on proper principles, I can get it. We can understand. But you already based just because of your own selfish desires, then that is where the problem lies in Sierra Leone. Thank you. All right.